We are live. Maybe. And
Maybe.
it's just going live. I don't know if that means live. Now we're
Oh,
live.
we're live.
Hello, everyone.
What's going on?
Sorry we're a little late today. Just a little bit.
Just a tad.
How we doing today?
We're doing good. How about you, Johnny?
I'm doing well myself. Doing well. Ben, welcome back. Dante, big leaguing us.
Oh,
Yep. Suck.
Yes.
Fuck him. We don't need him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Looks like Ben's gonna be up to the plate for a little while down here.
Yeah. So no Dante
No
Friday and no
Dante,
Dante
yeah.
all next week
Yeah.
either.
So
Yep.
looks like you'll be around for a few episodes.
thank God, right, Nick?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Big Nick, you want to have the intro?
Let's do it. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you are. Make sure you like and subscribe. We got episode 452 today. Your lucky number. Go play at the lottery, maybe. Nah, I'm just kidding. Probably don't. But like you said, Dante's big leaguing us. He's getting ready to go to Beverly Hills. He's gonna get his hair done. He's actually getting a boob job done. So, you didn't hear that from me, but yeah, he's getting ready. He's yeah. So we got Ben here. We got the real pro here today. So Ben, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Nick.
Okay, anytime. You're
Love
welcome
being on.
anytime.
Love
All
being
right.
on.
So, without further ado, Johnny's going to give you the rundown of what's happening. And then, yeah, you guys know what the end of this show means. It means joke of the day.
Well, today's
So, the biggest joke of today has already been spoiled. Dante's not here. What a joke. Haha.
Nice phone, Big Nick.
Thank you.
Big Nick got a new phone.
Yes, and the only reason why I have it on this because I don't have a case yet. The case is
Gotcha,
coming. I
gotcha.
don't want the thing to slam on the case.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. We got a lot of content coming out for you guys the next couple days. Tonight, we got My GM Bros coming out.
Yep.
The boys play some more video games because that's what they do. They get paid to play video games, pretty much. And then over our main account, we've got our YouTube movie quiz, Movies by Frame Part 2. It's a new series. I decided that Josh and Rory got to start over. You know, Josh won the first series, so we're starting over. Rory and Josh going head-to-head once again, see who wins in Part 2 of Movies by Frame. That was a good one. Tomorrow, we've got snack time. Best chicken nugget, Wendy's or McDonald's spicy chicken nugget.
Yep.
Be on the lookout for that coming out. And on Mustache Bros, excuse me, all it says is higher win percentage, and I don't know what that means.
I don't either. It's not my video.
But they got a game, I assume.
Some type of quiz.
Oh. It's going on? You couldn't have done that like
Thanks,
10 minutes
Colin. We love
Alright.
you, Colin.
Give us a few minutes if you can't hear us here. He'll be shouldn't be more than 2 minutes, 3
ago?
minutes.
Yeah.
So.
While we do that, I'll give him more plugs just while the audio is not going to be great. Over on Patreon, we got a lot of people in the Patreon today. We got a lot of people on watching right now. Dwayne, Sonny, Ethan, Ryan's back in the chat. Amanda's in the chat. Jesus, Cal, a lot of people in the chat. David is in the chat. So what's up, everyone? How we all doing today? Jesus is in the chat as well. Drop questions, drop comments, and we'll talk about them. If you want to be part of the conversation, you're on our YouTube. You're watching us live. You want to watch us live. You watch us on Fridays. You like how that conversation goes? Well, go subscribe to our Patreon. We got Live in the Pit. We got extra videos. We've got a bunch of bonus content there, bonus podcasts, you name it. Go check it out. There's a lot of really great content there. Can you believe some people? Thank God he's gone.
Yep. He's gone Friday, folks.
Yeah. Goes back to school.
2 more days. 2 more days.
Before we start, I'll ask this question that Dwayne Bacon has in the comments. For Big Nick, how many subscribers do we need to get for you to do a boxing match against Casey?
None. Let's do it right now.
Yeah, I would say
Alright.
it's definitely more of a Casey question than
Yeah.
a Nick question.
None. Do it right now. I'll
Yeah.
fucking kill him. I'll fucking knock him dead.
All right, we'll give this one more minute. How are we all doing today? Anything exciting happening, you guys?
I spent the night last night at Verizon.
That's fun.
Yeah, real fun. And yeah, got a new phone, as everyone can see. Got a new
Yes.
phone. So,
I played some softball last night. I think I've talked about on the show my softball team. Really, really terrible stuff. We went 0-6 on the year. Didn't win a game.
oh, the season's over.
Season's over. I just signed up
You
for.
went winless. You pulled a Detroit Lion.
Listen, Big
Be a
Nick.
fucking lion, John.
I've made one out all season. One out. I've gone out once all year. Not my fault. I went 5 for 5 last night with 4 doubles.
Hear this guy? Not his fault.
I did make an error in the field. I dropped an easy pop up.
Come on, Johnny.
It was a high pop up.
Thanks, Colin, for being so nice.
It was a high pop up. I was drifting back to get it in the infield. I was playing short, so I'm drifting, and as soon as I get to the outfield grass, I lose my footing a bit. And as soon as you lose your footing,
skitties.
well, I lose my footing. I'm trying to catch myself. I'm worried not to fall. As soon as I lose my footing, I'm like, I'm not catching this baseball. Hits the heel of my glove, falls. Yeah,
Couldn't be me.
no.
Nope.
And then I missed a line drive. It was a tough play. I should have had it though. Would have been a double play. Would have dealt them off. So
Well, if you do this again next year, we're going on a winning team. Would you please?
I just signed up for the same team in the fall.
Well, why would you do that?
That's
fun. That's my friends.
That's like signing a
I'm just
contract
kidding.
extension with the losers.
Yeah, I know. And Dwayne Bacon says Johnny hitting 900 and his team went 0 for 6. I'm literally the only person who can hit on the team. Like some people get some hits, and then someone else actually homered. I didn't homer all year, but
Ooh.
you know,
Tough luck.
I'm consistent.
Tough luck.
I got that power to left center field.
We might need to do a little recruiting. Buddy.
I'm trying. We just recruited my girlfriend, one of her friends. My girlfriend doesn't play softball, but one of her friends played softball also at high school because it's a co-ed team. And so we just recruited her. One of my friends, his girlfriend, played softball. Recruited her.
I didn't realize it was co-ed. If it was co-ed, I would have given you Dante.
Nice. Yeah. So we'll see what happens next season. Hopefully, it goes a little better. Speaking of, let's see what happens next season. We're gonna start off the topics today by talking about Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando.
So the Fernando Tatis Jr. saga continues.
What's no? What did I miss?
So did we talk about the haircut?
We talked about him using it for worm gate or whatever.
Yeah, ringworm.
Ringworm, yeah.
So, first of all, there's a couple things that happened. First of all, funny thing. So the Padres in September were having a Fernando Tatis bobblehead night that they canceled and have replaced it with a Juan Soto
Bobblehead.
T-shirt night.
You should fly all the way out to San Diego just for that shirt.
No, I'm okay. I don't need a Padres Nat Soto shirt.
I
Yeah,
don't think he wants it.
yeah. So that's the first thing. That's kind of funny. Second of all, Fernando Tatis Sr., I think this happened over the weekend, but I just guess we didn't talk about it. He mentioned that the reason why his son tested positive, got the ringworm, was from a bad haircut that gave him an infection,
Yeah.
which is
What?
More
Yeah.
lies. Just more
It's
lies.
just more lies.
Eh.
so.
You know.
But
Bad haircut?
a bad haircut.
You know what happens with a bad haircut, Johnny? It grows back.
Yeah, I know. So apparently, a bad haircut made him test
Dante
positive for
wouldn't know
steroids.
anything about a haircut. He goes to a beauty salon, so he doesn't know anything about an infection. You infectionate prick.
And then another interesting thing that's been happening with the Tatis story. So a bunch of former Dominican athletes, Edwin Encarnacion, Pedro Martinez, David Ortiz, have been very outspoken bashing the MLB for suspending Tatis, saying that it's bad for baseball that Tatis is suspended for taking steroids, and that baseball should have, like Ortiz said, MLB should have brushed this under the rug and ignored it. Tatis, because Tatis is a star. And they should.
Bull, fuck it. And you want to know why I don't like the guy? And you want to know why, Johnny? This is bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's.
So if someone robs a bank, if he's worth $1 gazillion, should we just let him walk?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird.
It's dumb.
It's a weird thing
dumb.
that all these.
Pedro said it was the Padres' fault.
Yeah, Pedro says the Padres' fault. So let's see what he said. Pedro Martinez.
Yeah, what'd he say? What's that clip right there?
Since he got hurt, San Diego has been on top of him, and this is where I have to give him a pass because San Diego should have known what this kid was putting in his body, whether it was for ringworm, whether it was for flu, or whether it was for his or whatever he put in his body. He's still valuable to the organization.
He is.
Hello. That's why they gave him a 14-year deal. No shit, he's valuable.
So then David Ortiz said MLB needs to have some regulations before they make public news like the one that happened to Tatis. I think they haven't handled the situation the right way. We can't kill our product. We're talking about an amazing player.
Yeah.
So he can get away with it, but some Joe Schmo can't.
it's weird. It's a weird hill
Bullshit.
for players that are
They're all on the
dying
same
on.
playing field. Bullshit.
So here's some interesting stuff.
Fuck with these.
So since 2017, 20 players have been suspended for performance-enhancing drugs. That they violated. Major league players have violated the protocol. 16 of the 20, 80% of those players, have been Dominican. While nearly only 10% of the league.
Are you trying to get us killed?
No, it's an interesting, and so all these players who are defending all these the athletes are also Dominican, and obviously there's a lot of really fucked up shit that happens in the Dominican Republic for a lot of these players to become major leaguers. You know, the lack of control that these amateur players have over their bodies because of agents who hire them, or what are they called?
Yeah.
What are they called? Oh my god.
Mentors,
No, there's a specific word.
Colts.
Hold on. What's the word? What's the word? I had saw this. This.
Brainwashing. I'm trying to help.
It pretty much is.
There's a word for like the people who hire. Yeah. Hold on.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
No. Hold on.
I
I'm
tried,
looking this up. Give me a second. Give me a second.
I'm trying to think of the word for you. I'm actually trying to play this game with you.
But it's
Academies?
also Buscones. I'm from these.
Been sitting here for 50
yeah.
years. I would never got that.
They're street agents, is what they're called. And they what happens in a lot of these countries like the DR and Venezuela and is these buscones, I think they're called. Actually, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Buscones, they're the street agents, so they'll take these players in when they're 12 years old, tell them what to eat, how to train, every little aspect about their lives, because they have the abject idea of you will become a major leaguer one day if you listen to me. And so these buscones take advantage of these children, and this is what happens time and time again.
Sounds like drug trafficking, Johnny.
It is trafficking. It's a little bit of human trafficking that goes on with Major League Baseball.
Slightly, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's really fucked up, which is why Major League Baseball, why they're trying to institute the international draft, partially
Not gonna do with anything.
because then you don't have this system where players are getting paid under the table when they're 14 years old to sign with teams. Like, remember Alex Anthopoulos? Was it Anthopoulos?
Probably. It was
The
probably
Braves
Anthopoulos.
GM?
Yeah.
He's not the current Braves GM, right?
Yeah, he is.
He is?
Yeah.
He
Who's
was
the
the
one-
Blue Jays.
He was Blue
Okay.
Jays, now he's
Who was the Braves
Braves.
GM before him? The Braves GM before him got caught in this massive scandal where he was paying all these players under the table to sign at age like 14, 13 years old, and to go, play for the Braves one day. And it's not just the Braves that do this, but it's everyone. It's they're trying to fix a system that's broken. But in the DR, you have these, it's a country with extreme poverty, and you have these promises of, you can get your way out, you can build your way out through baseball. That's
Right.
one of the main exports of the country is baseball.
Yep.
And so these players who have been fed and treated since they were 12 years old by these players don't exactly know what they're putting in their body, which is why you see a high rate of Dominican players who are testing positive for steroids. Now, I wonder why the Dominican players are coming forth and saying you shouldn't, for the stars of the league, you shouldn't be testing these players. You
That's
shouldn't
just stupid.
Time
It's
out?
stupid.
I need a timeout when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. I understand what you're saying to me about them being 12, 13, 14, not understanding because they're too young. These guys are in their 20s.
Yeah, now they are.
What are we doing?
Yes.
Like, okay,
But
before,
listen,
fine,
Big Nick.
but now,
Big Nick, if a trusted individual came up to you and said, "Take this drug, it'll help you," if someone your trainer, you got an athletic trainer you've had for 15 years, and he says, "Here, this will help you," are you gonna look up the ingredients to see if they match the Major League Baseball banned substances?
I understand where you're going with this, and I'm not circling around your questions. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you, though, say, shouldn't we probably double check this with the Padres? Or shouldn't we check this with this? Shouldn't we double check to make sure it's not illegal? Shouldn't the trainer
Do you
check
think-
to make sure it's not
Do you
illegal?
think Tom Brady has Alex Guerrero checking every drug that he's putting in his body?
Alex Guerrero is giving Tom Brady hand jobs when Giselle's on the other side of the world fucking modeling. Okay?
That's
Don't give me that bullshit.
I'm just saying, but
That's a conspiracy that I'm gonna fucking that I'm going to say right now.
don't
He's
doubt-
giving him hand jobs.
I don't think that's really a conspiracy. I think that's true. I think it's
Probably
fact.
is.
But I'm just saying, like, do you think they look up every ingredient? Tom Brady has double checks everything that Alex Guerrero tells him to take.
Oh, probably not.
Exactly. Like it's.
But he didn't meet him until like later in his career.
Yeah.
Well, not when
So
I say
that's
later, I mean like later.
if
in life.
anything, that means like to these people, some of these people are like a parental figure to them.
Yeah.
These
It
Buscones.
is on. I understand what you're saying about the people trusting the trainers and stuff like that, but you should do your own damn due diligence. It's
Sure.
your ass that's on
Listen,
the line at the end of the day.
end of the line,
It's
at
your
the end of
ass
the
on
day,
line.
Tatis fucked up.
Yeah, well, no, the Tatis situation is completely different from
Yes.
that. Because, his dad was also a major league player
Yes.
who also...
They didn't come from the abject poverty that a lot of these players come
Right. He wasn't groomed at 12 by some random guy. Fully knew what he was doing, obviously. Because everything makes sense. I think you guys probably talked about it. But the whole, in
Injury.
June, he's not progressing as fast as we thought. It's going to take him longer. And then suddenly he's back on track. And then now you get caught for a performance, a drug that increases your ability to heal and rehab.
Yeah.
Which is
It's a straight line.
just
It's a straight
it's
line.
so completely obvious what he was
But
doing.
my question to you is this: now, let's be honest, there's a million drugs the MLB can't detect. You can't tell me you can't find something else.
He thought he'd get away with it.
Well, you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I knew I could get away with stealing $1 million from a bank, you think I'd do it? Nah, I probably wouldn't. But
Yeah.
good point.
I mean, no. I mean, these players are right in the fact it is bad for baseball because he's the biggest star in baseball. He's the most marketable and profitable player right now currently in baseball.
Yeah.
You think so?
But
Right
He's
now?
up there.
that doesn't make it right to not test players who are popular for fans. Because that's
also-
just it's just the integrity of the
Double-edged
league.
sword. It's a
Base-
double-edged sword.
baseball has a credibility issue right now.
Right, 100%.
In the wake of the Astros scandal and the cheating scandal, it took a long time from Major League Baseball to get past the steroid era.
Right.
Whenever I remember 2011, 2010 when Jose Bautista popped off, everyone's like, "Oh, steroids." It took almost a decade and a half for baseball to get past the steroid era, just to have another scandal, which has people question the validity of its sport. Why do we want to keep building scandal upon scandal, where people have to question what the sport is, what the truth of the sport is?
No, I mean I fully agree. I mean it is good that it's something honestly shocked me. First of all, like seeing the whole Tatis thing because it's Fernando Tatis.
Yeah.
But the more shocking thing was that they actually didn't let it just fly.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to say like the NFL or NBA would do it, but for any other type of thing where like there's all these cover-ups for your biggest name and your biggest asset market-wise, like honestly was surprised they didn't try and just cover it up or try and shove it under the rug.
Yeah.
It is a good thing, like for baseball, in the sense of that credibility issue and saying, "Hey, we're going to be accountable. It doesn't matter who you are; you're going to get popped." Which I think is the point that, like Pedro and David Ortiz need to understand is that it doesn't matter who you are. You can be Fernando Tatis, who is the most popular baseball player probably around the world currently.
You think?
Nah, Shohei. Or you could be fucking Ryan Brazier, which I hope he gets popped for PEDs.
Bad steroids. Yes, yeah.
But no, I mean it's good in that sense. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand why they think certain players should be
Above the rules. just
vetoed
because
from not
stars.
having to get which is dumb because
dumb.
it sacrifices the credibility of the league, and you're always just gonna wonder like I don't know. It's a stupid argument because they're basically saying that other players don't matter to the brand of baseball except for certain people, and it doesn't matter how they have to achieve the numbers that they put up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a stupid
Like
argument.
if
I don't
Shohei
get it.
Ohtani got popped for steroids, that would be bad for baseball.
would. It would be
but
terrible.
It's bad that Shohei Ohtani was taking steroids.
Exactly.
That's
100%.
also bad. So
But that's the trickle down from this too. Is like it's not that Tatis took PEDs. It's the fact that Tatis took PEDs because he continually was irresponsible in the offseason, doing whatever the fuck he wanted to, didn't take care of his body, didn't listen to the Padres, basically threw away half of his contract. And now 240 games because he wanted to ride a motorcycle.
Yep.
Which I'm all for, like, letting. He's 23. I get it. He wants to have fun. He wants to do the things he wants to do.
gotta be
But
smarter
when
than
you're a 23-year-old making $430 million, I don't
be
care.
smarter than
You don't have to ride
340.
your motorcycle. 340, yeah.
There's
You
a
don't
lot-
have to
there's
ride
a
your
lot of things
motorcycle.
you can do that are,
Yeah.
that are funner than riding a motorcycle.
It's
Yeah,
like
100%.
Madison Bumgarner running an ATV. There's some things if you're a professional athlete you just shouldn't do.
Chris Sale, different. Riding his bike to lunch.
Sure, you can ride a
That's-
bike.
There's freak accidents,
Yes.
100%. Tatis continually does stupid things. Continually gets hurt from them.
Mm-hmm.
And then the video like this offseason when he's playing soccer on the field and he falls and lands on his hurt wrist. Like
Yeah.
that couldn't have helped. Like
And you also hear the reactions from his teammates.
oh, they're
They're
pissed.
pissed at him.
They're pissed. And the
The
owner's
people
pissed
who
too.
know
And the
him-
coach is pissed.
Yeah.
Everyone's pissed. Their whole fan base is pissed. I remember like when A-Rod got popped.
Yeah.
It was all excuses from the Yankees fans, blah blah blah. It wasn't I mean there was obviously people who wanted to hold him accountable, but like in this situation, that entire fan base is done with him. They're done. They don't want him anymore.
No. Which
Which I wouldn't either. I don't want another injury-prone player for 13 years paying
Yeah.
all that money to. I don't know. No shot.
It's funny. So we'll talk a bit more about this now with big contracts. Michael Harris II, rookie
Yeah.
for the Braves, just signed an 8-year, $72 million contract. He's a rookie this year. He's probably going to win Rookie of the Year in the NL.
The Braves are
Locking everyone up.
paying Michael Harris, Austin Riley, Ronald Acuna, and
Ozzie
I think
Albies.
Ozzie Albies
Yeah.
for the same price that the Angels are paying Mike Trout.
Yep. But you think about the Albies contract over the last 2 years, he's been hurt. I mean, he was healthy last year, but Albies has been fine. Like, he's been a league average bat,
Yeah.
so he's like a fine player. They're paying a lot of money to him. The
Austin Riley.
Austin Riley's a stud.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
I mean,
thing is
that's
with-
the thing. When you're talking about just the fact that you're paying 2 MVP caliber players plus 2 other players, one's going to win Rookie of the Year, and Albies is at this point a perennial All-Star
Yeah.
for the same price you're paying. I get Mike Trout's the greatest player of all time, but 4 players for that amount of money right
But
now is crazy.
It's funny because when we talk about these kind of
And you get them
contracts,
when they were young.
Yeah.
it's funny when we talk about these kind of contracts like this. A lot of people are like, oh, why would a player sign this kind of contract?
Yeah.
Look at the players who signed these contracts. You had, what's his name from the Yankees? Severino,
Severino.
who, thank God he signed that contract. Signed like a
Mhm.
4-year, 60.
Mhm.
He would never got that again.
Nope. You have guys like, who else signed a big contract like that? I mean, Albies is a guy who
Pablo
wouldn't.
Sandoval.
Well, I'm talking about like young guys who teams like the Braves have an MO now of just locking up their young
Yeah.
guys. But there's
Franco.
Wander.
Franco.
Yeah.
The Wander contract's gonna look bad. For
It
Wander.
probably will.
Because there's a very, very little chance that Wander Franco isn't a star player. He already is.
Yeah, no, yeah, he already is.
Yeah.
And
But-
the Rays don't do star players, so.
Exactly. So that contract's gonna look bad. But like a lot of these contracts, Franco's not having a good year though.
He's been hurt all year.
Yeah, 704 OPS this
Yeah.
year. A lot of these
So
contracts that these players have signed. I mean, Cunha's 180 is gonna look good for the Braves.
Oh, my God, yeah.
But it's kind of 50-50, I'd say, on these kind of contracts. Tatis is an example of the counter. Signing a guy young way before they hit free agency. That Tatis contract, I don't think will look good.
It's going to look awful.
It's
It
gonna look
already-
awful.
It already looks bad.
Exactly.
It already looks bad. 100%, yeah.
You know, it's as much of a risk for the team as it is for the player. If
Yeah.
anything, it's way less of a risk for the player.
Yeah.
The player getting paid $180 million for Acuna, it's still a
You're
lot
getting
of money.
180, and then you outperform that, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
let me double that.
Exactly. Luis Robert, another example. Guy who got big money, hasn't performed.
I wish the fucking Red Sox would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Raffy Devers.
They're not giving him that money. I'm telling you, they're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna commit to him for 10 years.
I think Xander stays. I know everyone's writing off like Xander and Rafi are both gone. I think Xander stays.
If Heim
It's a PR nightmare if you let fucking both of them walk.
Yeah.
if Heim fucks this up, I'm not gonna be a fan of the Red Sox. I won't be a fan of this generation of Red Sox because it's not. Why? Why would I be a fan of that?
yeah.
I mean, they shouldn't have let Mookie walk either, but that's an whole other story.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you can't let
Got nothing for
you
him.
can't. First of all, it's rare that you get another franchise cornerstone that fast after trading one away, like Johnny knows, because the Nationals don't have another.
Yeah, they do.
C.J.
Luis Garcia.
Abrams. Yeah, but it's rare you get one that fast. If you're just gonna take advantage of that and not sign him, like you're just an idiot. Which Heim will look like an idiot. If
To Heim's defense, he could be getting orders from the upstairs.
No, I mean 100%. But
Could be getting orders up
this is Heim's track record of running a team. So I mean,
It's not just those. It's not even that the players he lets walk because he hasn't really let anyone
yeah,
walk
no,
yet.
it's just
It's every move he makes. Not even a salary dumps have just been bad.
yeah.
He
no,
just makes
it's
bad
been
trades.
He's drafted well.
Yeah.
He's done great in the draft, but he hasn't used it to do anything.
Well, it's only been 2 years.
Yeah, but still, at this point, when you want to
But
you
the
you
Bills-
want to sell out for the playoffs, but you don't use your assets that you've built up for 2 years and make a
Well,
move.
Dombrowski rated the system.
He did.
rated
Also
the
brought you a
Sox.
championship.
He brought you a championship with a give and take. Heim's objective was to rebuild the farm system
Yep.
while keeping a contender at the major league level.
Yep.
Last year, so you can't do both, I guess, in Heim's mind, where you rebuild the farm
No,
system
I
just
mean,
to
yeah,
sell it off.
I understand that. But at the
Like-
same time, you as Heim know your weakest part of your team is the bullpen,
Mm-hmm.
and what you make a bullpen move, but it's trading one away,
Mm-hmm.
who was solid. I mean, Diekman wasn't great, but he was a strong lefty arm out of the pen.
Yeah.
And you want to contend with that? Like, it doesn't make sense.
And listen, the Sox are in
But-
5th place in the division.
Yeah,
They're-
no,
they
I
weren't
mean, go
contenders.
Orioles, honestly.
Yeah.
Fifth fucking place. Fifth fucking place.
Oh, can you believe your team's in 5th place?
Speaking of the AL East,
Speaking of the AL East,
the
what?
Yankees suck.
Yeah, Yankees keep losing.
I called it. I knew this was going to happen. It happens to them every year.
I think Boone needs to go. It's been
Whoa, whoa. Hold on. Wasn't there an episode a while back that you were all Boone Boone?
no
I don't know.
Somebody was
I have
on
no
the
idea.
show all Boom Boom.
boom boom.
Wasn't
Boom
me.
Boom.
I thought Boone.
I fucking have not. I couldn't stand Boom Boom.
Boone will fight for his players.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah.
That's who it was.
No,
Listen,
yeah,
the
he'll
thing-
fight for his players.
He'll fight for
but-
his players, but every year they underperform consistently.
And this year they're gonna get lucky because they won't get caught because they got off to such an incredible start,
Yeah.
which I credit more to Judge than
Yeah,
anyone else.
Exactly.
But I mean, they're 1-14
Yeah,
in their last 15.
that's awful.
I mean, yeah, and again, like they're very lucky that they were up 15 games in the division because they probably won't get caught.
No,
for
the rest,
of the year.
they're lucky that the Blue Jays are a nightmare right now. The Rays are kind
Right.
of a nightmare right now
Right.
too.
Right.
The Blue Jays are fucking
Awful.
almost out of a playoff spot.
I mean, Orioles are half game back right now,
Fucking ridiculous.
and they're probably gonna get swept.
Yeah.
they're probably gonna get swept by the Orioles.
Fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
No, I mean,
They already canned the fucking manager, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays. Oh yeah, they did. That's right. That's right.
Ryan Montoya.
I tell you, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
the Yankees in shambles. They just called up Oswald though,
Yep.
so hopefully he'll help.
Yep.
I mean, Aaron Hicks is also atrocious.
He's apparently
He
the
is
worst hitter in baseball. this year.
Atrocious.
Yep.
He
Another guy who
has.
signed a fucking deal that didn't pan out.
He's got like I think -4 defensive run saves this year, which is awful.
Jeez.
Um,
I mean, he's still worth 0.6 wins.
yeah, he's
But-
been absolutely terrible.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I mean, look, I know they got hit with injuries. Holmes
Every
is
team
down.
does. Every
Every
Everybody
team
gets
does.
hit. Every
Every
team
team does.
Listen, the Yankees' MO is injuries. Like that's their old
Exactly.
team. They're very, very
Right.
injured team. They got lucky a couple years ago when every person they plugged in place
hmm
turned out to be all stars. Andujar,
Yep.
other people. Oh my God, who was their second baseman, shortstop guy?
Glaber?
Not Glaber. There was a guy they called up.
Oh, Urshela?
Urshela, Gio
Yeah.
Urshela.
I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they traded him. They
No,
should have kept him, but
It
whatever.
was the Twins, yeah. They got lucky those years, but
Did they trade him for Donaldson?
yeah,
Yeah.
Donaldson's been
Which has just been
awful.
it looks so bad.
Oh, my God.
I'm pretty sure Urshela's having a great year too.
How's you look up Urshela? I'll look up Sanchez. No,
I mean,
Kennedy.
Urshela's hitting
Big
270.
market. He can't do big market.
Yeah, no, he can't. He really can't. Urshela's hitting 270 with 11 homers.
Man, Gary
114
now has
OPS
11
plus.
homers this year. He's dropped so far.
Gary, yeah.
Yeah,
Remember the perennial
baby
Gary
bombers.
might win MVP this year
Yeah.
after he hit the home run on like opening day. It would happen every single year.
Mm-hmm.
Every single year.
Baby bombers.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's turned out well.
yes, it has.
I mean, that's
Speaking of embarrassing teams, the Angels lost last night in embarrassing fashion, allowing 3 runs in the 9th inning without letting the ball
Terrible.
leave the infield.
yeah, terrible. Terrible.
So
The video
yeah.
is terrible. You got to see the video,
Let me
Nick.
see this video.
So here are the plays. It was a tied game at this point. Line drive up the middle. Shortstop can't hold it. He boots it. He decides to throw home when he had the double play, or at least the runner at second. They get in a rundown. Run scores. No one's covering third, or safe at third. Runners at second and first and second and third now. 1 out. They had a double play. They just absolutely biffed the play.
Mhm.
It's really embarrassing. And then
There's
next
that
batter,
one, yeah.
slow ground ball to short. Guy goes home with it.
Stassi
Might have had
can't
double
hold
play.
on.
Can't get it. Catcher misses the ball on the collision. 1 run scores and moves runners to second and third.
Wow.
And then next play, ground ball to third. Third baseman biffs it, fires to first, run scores. They get the out at first. But that's 3 runs without the ball leaving the infield.
Yeah. I mean,
That was perfect timing.
what
Uh,
a sad team the Angels are.
Yeah, I mean, he made some errors too. But yeah, God, there are so many embarrassing baseball teams this year.
Yeah.
Tigers,
they really
the
are.
Rangers, the
They
Nats,
really are.
the A's, the Reds. Like, the list goes on of how many teams just don't know how to play
Oh,
baseball.
the Tigers have 2 homers in their past 20-something games.
It's embarrassing. Like, how does that happen? Like, how do you have a team?
The Reds, I understand. The Reds are just bad. The Tigers, at
They were
the
a
beginning of the
77-win
season,
team.
yeah, the Tigers at the beginning of the season, their GM said the rebuild is complete. Like what?
Like, they were a
Oh.
77-win team last year. They had Baez, they had Eduardo Rodriguez, who just disappeared.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, has he even came back?
I don't think he has.
My God, dude.
He just came back.
People I knew wanted Eduardo. I was like, nope, nope.
Oh, I want nothing to do
No,
with him.
I didn't either.
No.
I will say I also didn't want Martin Perez, and he's been incredible this year.
Yeah, he has
so,
been great.
But
Yeah, well, Joey thought he
I
was
don't
an
think-
extra
but I
$100
also-
million contract.
Listen, he's been pretty fucking
I also
good.
don't think he would have been that in Boston though.
No.
Yeah, they were supposed to.
They just
They just
they're
fired the-
cleaning they're cleaning
They're
house
cleaning
right
house
now.
today.
3 teams you just talked about all have fired their managers.
They're
Yep.
cleaning house
The
right
Blue
now.
Jays, the Angels, and now the Rangers.
And
Rangers just fired their GM
no,
too.
The Tigers haven't fired. They fired their GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, in August, the
Leva.
Yeah.
Al Oliva's his dad. Tigers have 7 home runs in the month of August, or on August 17th. The team, how many?
Theo Epstein needs to come back to baseball.
I think. Let's see. How many homers does Judge have this month? Let's find out. They're not ready yet.
Rockets just
They
got
won't
drafted.
this
We're
year.
not doing that.
No one has 7 home runs this month.
They're in the
but-
playoffs, they might, but
Yeah,
no.
there's no point.
Maybe give him a couple
yeah.
innings, just bullpen.
One
September.
one other topic to talk about: the Pirates player.
Rodolfo.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about this. Someone enlightened me on this.
So
please?
yeah, he dove into third base. Phone slides right out of his pocket, out of his back pocket. He got suspended for one game and fined. And then executives were pushing for it to be a longer suspension because they thought it could be seen as a way of cheating.
I
So-
don't disagree. I think he should be in
I
suspension.
don't disagree, but at the same time,
Just let it fucking go.
you know how many times I ran out to the practice field with my phone
Yeah,
in my
because
back
you're a
pocket?
fucking idiot.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't feel it back there. That's the thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're talking about cheating and credibility and all that stuff.
I get it, but again, if I think that's also why they didn't end up doing it. That's just so obvious.
Yeah.
They would. If you were gonna cheat, I mean, look at what the Astros went through the effort to do. They wouldn't just stick a phone in your back pocket.
I don't know. You don't know.
I guess we
Fuck you
don't.
even having your phone in the dugout in the first place.
That's also a good question.
I mean, he probably just had his pants on from BP and then went straight out to the field. Yeah, I mean,
Well, anyway, let's move on from baseball. We've been talking a lot of baseball so far. Manti Te'o, his documentary came out
I'm excited to watch it.
Did it?
I haven't
I gotta
started.
watch this.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw a clip.
Honey, I
It
know
looked,
what we're watching tonight.
I saw a clip. It looks awesome. I'm very
Um,
excited.
But Manti Te'o says Jay-Z convinced him to finally address the infamous catfishing hoax. Getting some advice from Hove. So Manti Te'o, the documentary came out, all of that.
What a sad story, because I think this
I
guy would
know.
have been a great linebacker in the league.
He had some good seasons.
He was solid for a
Played
bit.
for,
Yeah.
what, like 8 years in the league.
8? Was it really that long?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
last
bounced
played
around. He was on the
2020.
Chargers, Saints. I think he was on the Saints, right?
He played for a while.
Let's see, I mean, the stats don't even come up when you look him up. Let's see.
So
How many
this,
years?
yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. But like,
years, yeah.
but
But some of the practice squad stuff.
1,
bounced
2,
around.
3, 4. He played 11 combined games.
So this is what happened. Jay-Z didn't actually tell him. So when he was with the Saints, Cam Jordan took a bunch of the teammates out to a Jay-Z concert. At the concert, Jay-Z opens up saying these words: "You cannot heal what you don't reveal." And it may have been just some random words to everybody, but for me, at that time, it hit me like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
In order for me to kind of heal from this, I needed to reveal it. So that's what Manti Te'o did to open up. You know, that's what convinced him to open up about
He's
that.
actually got a real wife now.
Let's see, is he married?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe he's actually.
He is married.
Is she real?
She's real. She's a
His
model.
Her girlfriend is a longtime girlfriend
She
and
is.
personal trainer.
Longtime girlfriend. What do you
Yes.
mean? There was a hoax going on for a while.
Yeah,
That's her.
they're married in 2020.
Looks real to me.
Looks real. They have a kid too. So
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Let's be honest here, okay? And I might get heat for saying this, and believe me, I'm going to be very careful how I say it, because this is not the way I want it to come out, but this might be the only way it's going to come out. Manti Te'o's going to make all kinds of money on this fucking documentary, right? He can talk about this
Yeah,
healing
he
crap
will.
all you
He
want.
probably made some.
He's
money.
going to make money on this.
Not much.
He's gonna make money.
It's a one-off Netflix episode of a
You don't think Netflix
documentary.
is paying him for that?
Sure, he's probably making some money,
Yeah.
but it's not that. Listen,
I don't see he's not gonna continue to milk this whole I'm
Exactly.
the victim thing the rest of his life. to
exactly.
make
This
money.
is it.
Yeah.
He's telling his story. He's probably getting some money for it, but probably not a shit ton of money. I mean, like he's not getting like I doubt he's getting more than like $30,000 for this. You know, it's not like, it's a public story. They don't have to do the documentary with him.
Right,
They could have
right,
done it
right.
without him.
Yeah.
So he's just willing to give the information out.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that like, I probably wouldn't say that he's getting paid. It's not for the money.
It's not like the
to put your life on blast like that. There's no amount of money to let that for some people to tell their deepest darkest secrets.
right.
Yeah. So I don't know. Next,
else we got?
we can move on to some Patriots news. Patriots are fighting everyone this preseason. Patriots and Panthers today again got in another scuffle in practice.
Yeah.
That's what happened, right?
Tell me.
So, a wide receiver and a corner who do not like each other, from the Panthers and the Patriots, he got hurt. The Patriots guy got carted off the field. So the very next play, one of the D linemen laid out an offensive tackle, and then they just fucking lost it.
Yeah.
Absolutely lost it.
That was today.
Yeah. Sure, Bill's fucking real happy.
Oh, I mean, there'll be cuts today.
Mac Jones cut.
Yeah, Bailey's ab season. Mac Jones is just. I'm not gonna get started on that. Anyways, yeah. I mean, this also most likely dates back to the whole Brian Burns thing last year. With Mac twisting his ankle.
Oh, that's right. But Mac grabbed the guy's foot and twisted it.
I loved watching all the Patriots fans defend that. Fucking hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. It's just this happens in training camp every year in joint practices. So not really.
Everybody hates training camp, let's be honest.
Yeah, I guess no one's really too surprised. I mean, it happens to every team. But yeah, I mean, I can't imagine. Bill's probably fucking pissed right now.
Guy's 70 years old. Be on a fucking beach somewhere.
Yeah.
He keep coaching football.
I don't know.
All right, next topic. You see this topic, Ben?
I did, and I don't know how I
Oregon.
feel about it.
Oregon Ducks are the favorite to recruit Bronny
Yeah.
James. It's between them and Ohio State, and Oregon is the favorite to get Bronny.
I don't know how I feel about
That
it.
all makes sense because
Nike.
wasn't LeBron? That makes
Well,
sense because
Ohio
LeBron has a lifetime deal with Nike.
Probably.
It does.
That's
LeBron also
all put together.
LeBron also known bandwagon fan. He used to go to the Oregon games when Mariota was there and whatnot. But he's from Ohio and always roots for Ohio State.
Well, he
So
almost
it's-
went to Ohio State.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. He's just the guy just covers everywhere he goes. There's some connection for him.
But it's definitely
He
that
can cover
Nike
his
money.
ass.
I agree. Big
Most
100%
likely, no,
Nike.
It's
100%,
Nike. It's
100%. I don't think Bronny's that good.
No.
It's his name, and they know Dad's. Gonna
Which,
be
like,
there.
cool.
It's funny. It's similar. Bryce is probably going to be the better one of the two.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool because
Yeah.
it'll bring national audience to the team and whatnot. But first of all, they're already a good
Oregon
team.
doesn't need that shit.
They're always nationally ranked in basketball. They just got the number 4 player in the country. They always make a run in the tournament. Not last year, but they usually make a run in the tournament. I don't want it. I don't really care. I mean, first of all, I don't care about LeBron at all or Bronny. Like the dunk yesterday, everyone was freaking out about his dunk. Like, cool. He went down an open lane and dunked with his right hand. Nice. But in terms of like attention wise, it's just like let the attention be on like the actual basketball team and not just because Bronny's there, which whatever. I don't know. It would be cool for sure. But don't really care for it at all. Don't really care for Bronny either. I'd rather get like a good prospect, which we did, but I'd rather get more good
It's not
prospects.
going to be the impetus for you guys to get good prospects. It's just an added benefit.
Right.
Dude, that,
Oh my
I mean,
God.
he'll get so much money from Nike.
Not
Can-
that he needs one.
No, nothing needs an NIL deal.
Not
Can
that he
you-
even needs to
can-
play basketball.
Can college players get shoe deals?
Shoe deals? I mean, you
can.
can get like not your own shoe. I don't think.
Really?
Probably not. I also don't think.
What do you mean? Big
I don't
Baller
think.
Brand did it.
Well, yeah, but that was his
That was
dad.
Dad's brand.
Yeah, but that was
Yeah,
his dad.
that was
though.
the dad's brand. That was the family brand.
Yeah.
Well, LaMelo also didn't play. Oh, you mean? did you
Well,
say
Lonzo
what-
didn't wear it in college.
Lonzo,
It
he
was
didn't wear it
after
in college. Yeah, it was after college.
Yeah, that was also before NIL, so he would have gotten bought for that if that was a thing.
illegal then.
But no, I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I don't think brands would do that though either.
I mean, it
to be
depends.
honest. Well, no,
if Zion had come out now,
Quinn Ewers got $7 million from Nike, so
Yeah.
maybe.
if Zion had come out now, I guarantee he would have gotten a shoe deal in college.
I just don't think. Yeah, it definitely depends on the sport. Basketball, I think, is the easiest to be like, yeah, this guy's gonna just
Yeah.
go to the NBA and be a
Like
star.
the guy who's supposed to be drafted first overall this year, he's a French player, so he's not a major leaguer, obviously, an NBA player or NCAA player. God, what's his name? Yeah. What 7'4", plays like a fucking point guard. He's gonna be, yeah, he's like bigger Chet Holmgren but better. He's absolutely. Oh my God, what's his name? NBA draft 23.
7'4". That's a lot of height
Yeah.
to be carrying around.
He's huge. I'll show you him. Victor Wembanyama. That's the guy's name. I mean, this guy is going to be an absolute beast. I want to show you some of his highlights.
Better
he
than
is-
Giannis?
I mean, listen, let's see. Look how tall and
Oh
lanky
my
he is. Look at that
God.
block. I mean, if you think fucking Chet's tall and lanky, let's see if they get the ball back to him.
He looks fluid for 7'4" too.
He moves well.
Like, a lot of people at 7'4" like
Yeah.
really move around weird. And
He moves well. He
funky.
plays. He can
Yeah.
cover any position. I mean, look at that. Look at that reach.
Yeah.
Look at that reach. He goes down the court. I mean, definitely like he's huge.
Damn.
He's massive.
Damn.
The coach is smiling.
But he can shoot. He can pass. He can block. He can.
Mm.
You know, he is he is that guy. He's gonna be that guy in the NBA.
That's the prototype for the NBA now.
Who's he with?
He plays in Turkish league right now.
Oh, yeah, so he's not drafted anywhere.
No, next year. He's French. Yeah. Man, Euroball is getting great.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of Giannis, did you see he was open to playing for the Bulls?
Yeah,
later
I
in his
saw that.
career?
Yeah, Giannis interested in possibly.
Why
playing
would you
with
say
Bulls.
that
That's so stupid.
as
to
part
say.
of a team? That's why I hate the NBA because it just
So
no one.
stupid.
There's no like team loyalty ever in the NBA.
No.
Well, I shouldn't say ever, but
Bradley Beal? I mean, again, with like
The Bucks will keep giving him max contracts.
it's just
He'll keep
why
saying
would
that.
you say that as a part of a first of all a winning team? Like
I don't know.
I like Giannis too. Like Giannis is one of the guys I actually like in the NBA.
I don't really take
I
much
just
stock in
don't
things
really
like that because
get
he's under
why.
contract for many more years than this.
Yeah,
point.
which is I
And
guess
if
that's
he
fair.
wanted to leave Milwaukee, he would have left
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
I definitely think it's not what he like meant to
No.
mean. Obviously,
He probably grew up watching.
Right,
You know,
right,
both
right, right,
basketball.
right.
Although he was watching, he wasn't watching Jordan play. Like
No.
you know, he was
No.
watching like oh my
Derrick
god,
Rose, probably.
no, even before Rose, probably like oh my god, Kirk Heinrich. Kirk Heinrich.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Luau Dang.
Luau Dang.
Well,
No.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Interesting comments. Speaking of basketball, Draymond Green has his wedding this week.
It's
and he had-
He
hilarious.
was married before. Like did they always keep saying his wife in the?
I don't know.
But
Did you see this, Nick?
do you see this, Nick? At his wedding, he had a weed bar
That was his wedding.
and had a person rolling blunts for each guest. It's quite the wedding. It's a good wedding, honestly. I would go.
Those
Looks
are a lot
fun.
of NBA players at that wedding.
LeBron was there, and an Instagram post he called LeBron.
hysterical.
He called LeBron my king, not the king. He said, "Shout out to my king LeBron for coming." Why would you call him your king? It's such a
I don't
such a
know.
weird thing.
Yeah.
Surprised that he would want to be there after that little debacle.
Yeah, I mean they're friends.
Yeah.
I mean, like at the end of the day, most of these players are friends, like off the court.
100%.
So I guess Kevin Durant was at the wedding.
I don't know.
I don't know.
DaBaby and Roddy Ricch performed.
That's fun. Man, that'd be fun to have your
I
wedding.
can't even imagine how much that wedding cost.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
it's
nothing to
kinda
him.
wild. Next thing to talk about, Jake Paul. This is just
This is
funny.
hilarious.
Jake Paul took batting practice in Miami
Oh, it's
this
so
week,
funny.
and I don't think this guy's ever swung a bat before.
Let me see this shit. Wow, that was
It was bad, man.
So I don't get how some people are professional athletes. Like he is a professional athlete.
He's literally not.
Technically a professional.
He's a
athlete.
professional athlete. He trains like a professional athlete. I'm calling Jake Paul a professional athlete
Yeah.
because he's played sports his whole life. He practices to play a
That's why he
sport.
hasn't played baseball.
I don't know
Yeah.
how professional athletes can
Well,
be
have you
that.
seen Giannis try to hit a ball off a tee?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, Alex Ovechkin try to play baseball.
that's what I mean.
Like people who are not native to baseball, I get. Like if you're from a country that doesn't play baseball much,
yeah.
listen, I get it. But growing up in America, in the United States, I'm sure he played baseball at some point in his life.
Right.
How do you not know
Right.
not to swing with your shoulders? Like he is swinging with his shoulders.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
it's
no,
it's
there's
bad.
no-
So there's
exception.
there's bad swings where you're swinging with your arm. It's like okay, you just never were taught how to swing a bat.
I mean, hitting a ball is the hardest thing to do in sports, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even. That's the thing. Like, dude,
Ding dong.
how many
Ding
baseball
dong.
athletes could go shoot a three or catch? I mean, I'm not going to say at a high level in the NFL. I'm not going to say that they could do that.
Yeah.
But
It's a lot
on
more
the very basic line, it's a lot easier to catch a football or shoot a basketball than it is to hit a baseball.
yeah,
So
that's true.
I don't want to get into that debate though. It'll really piss people off.
People already get hard-ons anyway.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right, Big Nick.
Is that time?
It's that time.
Let's do it.
It's everyone's favorite segment of the week. It's Joke of the Day.
All right, let me get out of this. All right, here we go.
What kind of jokes are you looking up today?
You know, I'm gonna go all out today. No, I'm just fucking.
While we wait, Ethan says, Johnny, you see the Wizards' new throwback jerseys? Yeah, I like them. I wish they did the blue ones, but the white ones are fine. That's my take.
They'll probably do the blue ones too at some point.
All right.
hopefully.
Let's see. I'm gonna go funny jokes for adults, not kids.
Not kids. Not a kid
Not
show.
kids.
Not kids.
All right. Why should you always knock on a refrigerator door before opening it?
Because it could be dressing.
I'm giving it to him. In case there's a salad dressing.
That's close.
It's a clever one.
I still like this joke.
This is a Dante joke. This is
Yeah.
100% a Dante joke. Why can't a nose be 12 inches long?
Why?
Because that ain't got a foot.
I get it. I get it.
I get it.
I
Alright,
got
go ahead.
you
You
there.
got one? Fire it
I
away.
got you there.
I think I've said this one before. Wait, where is it? Damn it, I lost it. What's the? All right, I haven't said this one. What's the difference between two dicks in a joke?
Oh, say that again?
What's the difference between two dicks in a joke? Your mom can't take a joke.
Well said.
Wonderful.
All right, I got one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Isabel.
Isabel who?
Isabel who?
Isabel not working.
Ah.
These are too clean for me.
Yeah, those
Too
look
clean.
This is too clean. I gotta get dirty.
Gotta get dirty. Let's see. What happened to the guy who lost his whole left side of his body?
I don't know.
He was all right.
Ah, all right, yeah.
Nice.
All right, I want to read this before I say it out loud, so give me a second here.
How does Jesus make water into coffee? Hebrews it. Get, like Hebrews. That's a new sound effect.
It's my new text message effect. I fucking sorry. It's called Disco Night.
Disco night.
Oh my god, this joke. All right. This is a joke. This is losing my virginity was a lot like my first football game. It hurt a lot, but at least my dad came. Oh god.
All right, I got one for you.
All right.
What's long and hard and full of semen?
Submarine.
A submarine, yeah. Yeah.
Submarine.
I've heard that one. What's the difference between a hooker and a drug dealer?
What?
A hooker can wash or crack and resell it.
That's great.
Oh. Two guys. I saw this one. It's Jane Lynch's favorite joke, and I just saw it again. An old man's. It's his 80th birthday, and for his 80th birthday, his friends decide to buy him a prostitute.
Uh-huh.
And the prostitute comes in and he says, "Hey, mister, would you like some soup or sex?" And he says, "I'll take the soup."
Good.
I like that one. Super sex.
Oh.
I'll take the soup. What's up, Big Nick?
Fuck. Here we go. Life is a lot like a penis.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple. It's soft. It's straight. It relaxes. It hangs out freely. And then a woman can make it real hard for you.
Oh, God, Nick.
Uh,
Shit.
what do you call a deer with no eyes?
What?
What do you call a deer with no eyes?
I get it. I have no idea.
I have no idea. What do you call a deer?
Okay,
Nice
got it,
call,
okay.
nice.
All right.
What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea. What do you call a
Oh.
deer with no eyes, no legs, and no genitalia?
Still no idea?
Still no fucking idea.
Clever.
All right, I got one for you. You guys like math problems?
No, not really. but-
Okay. Well, you like this one, trust me.
Okay.
Math is like sex.
Yep.
You add the bed, you subtract the clothes, you divide the legs, and you pray you don't multiply.
Oh my god. I got two jokes.
All right, please don't.
What kind of overalls does Mario wear? Denim, denim, denim.
How's it going?
Did you hear about the constipated mathematician?
No.
He worked it out with a pencil, a number 2 pencil.
That's disgusting. Ew.
All right, here we go. I got one. All right. The guy says to a girl at the bar, "Can I buy you a drink?" The girl says, "Sorry, but alcohol is bad for my legs." The guy says, "Do they swell?" The girl says, "No, they spread out."
Jesus Christ.
Driving past a field of cows, I said, my friend of mine says, "Ooh, look, a flock of cows." I say, "Do you mean a herd of cows?" He says, "Yeah, I've heard of cows. There's a flock right there." That's the best reaction you can get from a joke.
All right, I got one for you. Boobs are like kids' toys. They are fun to play with, but they eventually end up in your mouth.
You're not
That is
wrong, Big
very
Nick.
true.
How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
By slapping the snow.
Not bad one. You follow the Fresh Prince.
Ah.
It's a good one. Which animal has the largest breasts in the zoo?
Oh.
Wait, what animal?
What animal has the largest breasts in the zoo?
Polar bear.
I don't know.
A zebra.
Zebra.
Z. A Z.
Zebra.
Got it.
It's so freaking cold outside that I just keyed someone's car with my nipples by accident.
What the fuck?
Let's see what we got. What's dark and rhymes with Snoop?
Poop.
Dr. Dre.
I knew it was too easy.
I got one. Men are born between a woman's legs, and they spend the rest of their lives trying to get back to where it all started. Why? Because there's no place like home.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's see.
All right, I got another one. Why is a cock the perfect gentleman?
A cock?
Cock.
C-O-C-K.
Yes, cock.
I don't
Why?
know.
Because it always stands up to give a woman somewhere she needs to sit. You picked the wrong day to come.
Chivalry still exists.
Yeah, I thought it was a chicken
Yeah.
joke too. How many South Americans does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
A Brazilian.
Oh God. God damn it.
We're ending it on that one.
Tell Dante the
It's
joke.
over. It's
Tell
over.
Dante the joke.
Hi, everybody.
Tell Dante
missed
the
it.
joke.
I didn't miss joke of the day. I'm here.
It's
No, I'm here.
Tell him the last joke.
tell him the last joke.
Yeah, the one you just said.
How many South Americans does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Too many.
A Brazilian.
I can tell why you like that one.
I like that one.
All
All right.
right, I'll give you a few off the camera, okay, real quick. All right.
All right. Big Nick, you want to head to the outro?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, Ben, thanks for being here with us today. He'll be
for
back
having
with us
me.
on Friday and all next week.
Yep.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn those notifications on. We'll be back on Friday on YouTube Live.